During the 1890s to the 1960s, the term sewer socialism was widely used in the Milwaukee area. Given this name for their back-to-basic strategy, the Milwaukee Socialists sought to reform the legacy of the Industrial Revolution on the local level by cleaning up neighborhoods and factories with new sanitation systems, municipally owned water and power systems, community parks, and improved education. With Milwaukee becoming increasingly industrial, there was a large influx of hard-working German, Irish, and other European immigrants who by the mid-19th century became a large majority in the community. Many of these laborers felt cheated by big business owners. Until 1901, the workers had no major party to represent them. Soon after its formation, the Socialist Party of America became very popular among these workers, putting more socialists in Congress and making Milwaukee one of the many strong socialist cities. In Milwaukee, many socialist votes came from the German and Irish immigrants who were not happy about the First World War. The socialists started their 1920 presidential campaign by using the slogan, "Stop the next war now," helping to get votes from many anti-war voters, European immigrants, and laborers, a huge majority in Milwaukee. Milwaukee was the first and only city in the United States to elect 3 socialist mayors: Emil Seidel, Daniel Hohen, and Frank Ziedler, leading the state in the path of a progressive ideology. Victor Berger was a major supporter and member of the Socialist Party of America, although the party did not allow him to join the first time he was elected in 1918. He ran again in 1922 for Congress and won. Berger took his seat and served for 3 successive terms. Milwaukee socialism came to be increasingly a program of municipal reform under Berger's leadership. Milwaukee had become so socialist that the first socialist mayor of a city in the United States was elected, Emil Seidel, in 1912. As the second socialist mayor in 1916, Daniel Hohen took the helm, leading the most powerful time for sewer socialism in Milwaukee. The workers trusted in the socialists because of their economic policies. Examples would be minimum wage, city control of water and electric, and an 8-hour day. On May 5th, 1886, in Bayview, where there were many massive steel plants, there was a small riot regarding the 8-hour day.
On the morning of May 5th, 1886, the Polish workers, now 1,500 strong, regrouped at St. Stanislaus Church to resume their march on the mill. Tensions were near the breaking point. Anxious but determined, the strikers marched forth behind a banner bearing a clock face and the words, 8 hours. The militia was waiting for them. One militia captain gave his orders, "Pick out your man and kill him." Onward marched the strikers. At about 200 yards, the militia captain gave orders to halt. But with the chanting and yelling, nothing was heard. "Fire!" A reporter on scene described the reaction. When troops ceased firing, all that were uninjured turned and ran, leaving 6 dead lying in the dusty roadway.
The economy of Milwaukee, along with a few other cities, was not affected by the Great Depression until 1931. Within days, the city's economy began to fall apart, with thousands losing their jobs. The city provided jobs in the water and electrical industries, managing to keep costs low and help people get their jobs back. Thus, sewer socialism kept its promise of helping the economy. When the New Deal was passed in 1933, things like the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, and the PWA, Public Works Administration, were used to provide jobs for thousands that had lost them. These changes brought a new standard to Milwaukee and the nation.
Though sewer socialism has proved to be beneficial for many in society, some still suffered, particularly in the African American communities, due to the leadership of many white socialists only concerned about white communities. Their priorities did not become clear until the 1940s, when African American communities in the North began to grow extremely fast, a time known as the Great Migration. During the 1944 election, Mayor Ziegler used race baiting to gain votes from African Americans. Many whites were mad with Mayor Ziegler for forcing them out of their low-value homes and then having them sold at an even lower price to African Americans, making it harder for them to get good jobs as jobs moved to higher land value areas, white communities. The development of ghettos on the west side of the river began. Economically, the area began to collapse and fall into ruin, only recently being rebuilt.
In the late 20th century, sewer socialism started to die out. Regardless, many towns like Milwaukee and Chicago are grateful for the work sewer socialism has done for them and for their communities. As a progressive way of thought, a society built on sweat and blood of American people. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed.